Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gardner Oat, founder and CEO of GEMS Intercontinental, an abbreviation for Gardner's English Mastery School Intercontinental, where we learn English the practical and conversational way. Well, I'm back again with another exciting episode on making and receiving phone calls. To be very specific, I have prepared detailed slides on leaving a voicemail. So without wasting much time, let's dive in. Hi Sarah, this is Gardner calling from GEMS Intercontinental. I just wanted to follow up on our last conversation. Please give me a call back when you're available. Now this particular phrase works simply because it's clear, concise, and reminds the listener of your previous interaction. You use it whenever you're doing professional follow-up calls, and make sure to mention one key detail to help them recall you quickly. Fantastic. Let's get to the next phrase. Hello, this is Gardner. I hope you're doing well. I'm calling regarding our planned English classes that were supposed to begin tomorrow. Please feel free to return my call at your convenience. Now this particular phrase works because it's polished and respectful, and it has a clear purpose. You use it in formal or business voicemails, and the trick is to keep your message under 30 seconds for best impact. Fantastic. Hi Sarah, it's Gardner here. Just wanted to quickly introduce myself and connect. Looking forward to hearing from you. Now this particular phrase is friendly and approachable while still very first time outreach, and make sure that you use a warm tone and smile while speaking, as it makes your tone sound more inviting. Good afternoon. This is Gardner from GEMS Intercontinental. I am calling in response to your inquiry about our English classes. Please call me back when you get a chance. Now this particular phrase shows responsiveness and professionalism, and you use it when responding to leads or customer inquiries. And make sure that you speak slowly and clearly when stating your name. Fantastic. Let's get to the next phrase. Hi, this is Gardner. I missed your call earlier and wanted to follow up. Please call me back at your convenience. Now, this particular phrase is simple, polite, and direct. Make sure that you use it whenever you are trying to follow up on missed calls, and avoid over-explaining. Keep it short and clear. Hello Sarah, this is Gardner. I was referred to you by Peter and would love to connect. Please give me a call when you can. Now, this particular phrase builds trust through connection. It is used whenever you're trying to do referral-based outreach, and you make sure that you clearly pronounce the referrer's name. Hi Sarah, it's Gardner from GEMS Intercontinental. I just wanted to check in regarding our previous discussion on our English lessons. I'd appreciate a quick callback. Now, this particular phrase is direct and respectful of time, and you can use it during business check-ins. And the key, or rather the pro tip, is to make sure that you keep your tone calm and confident. Fantastic. Let's get to the next one. Hello, this is Gardner. I'll keep this brief. I'm calling about our previous discussion regarding our English lessons. Now, please feel free to return my call when it's convenient for you. Now, this particular phrase acknowledges time constraints, and you use it whenever you're trying to address busy professionals. And make sure that you keep it brief, under 20 to 30 seconds. Fantastic. Hi Sarah, this is Gardner. I just wanted to touch base. Looking forward to connecting with you soon. Now this particular phrase is warm and non-pushy, and you actually use it for casual professional follow-ups, and the trick is to use a friendly tone to maintain approachability. Fantastic. Let's get to the next one. Good morning. This is Gardner calling from GEMS Intercontinental. Please return my call at 0714158699. I look forward to speaking with you. Now this particular phrase works because it's clear, and it has what we call a call to action, and it involves what we call contact details. So you use it in a formal or structured voicemails, And make sure that you repeat your phone number slowly, just like I did at the beginning. Fantastic. Let's get to the next one. Hi Sarah, it's Gardner. I'm calling to confirm our meeting. Please give me a quick call back when you can. This is a very straightforward and purposeful phrase, and you use it for scheduling or confirmations. Make sure that you use a polite tone and state the meeting time if relevant. Fantastic. Let's get to the next one. Hello, this is Gardner. I just wanted to follow up on the email I sent. Please let me know when you're available to talk. Now, this particular phrase connects multiple communication channels, and you use it whenever you're doing email follow-ups. Make sure that you reference the email briefly for context. Fantastic. Next one. Hi Sarah, this is Gardner. I'd love to discuss Now, this particular phrase creates interest and invites a response, and you actually say it during business development calls. And make sure that you sound confident but not too pushy. Let's get to the next one. Hello Sarah, it's Gardner. I am just checking in to see how things are going. Hope to hear from you soon. Now, this particular phrase is friendly and supportive. Relationship maintenance, and at the end of the day, make sure that you use a friendly, supportive tone and you keep it light and conversational. Fantastic. Let's get to the next one. Hi, this is Gardner. I apologize for missing your call. Please feel free to call me back at your convenience. Now, this particular phrase acknowledges and respects the caller, and you use it during, whenever you're returning missed calls. Okay, and make sure that you avoid sounding rushed or defensive. Fantastic. Let's get to the next one. Good evening. This is Gardner. I'll keep this short. I'm calling regarding our previous discussion about our English tutorial. Please return my call when possible. Now, this particular phrase respects time while maintaining, or rather remaining, professional. And you use this particular phrase during late day professional calls. Okay, make sure that you use a calm, steady tone. Great. Let's get to the next one. Hi Sarah, this is Gardner. I wanted to quickly follow up and see if you had any updates on our previous discussion about our English lessons. I'm looking forward to your call. Now, this particular phrase encourages response without pressure, and you use it for project or progress follow-ups. And make sure that you keep your tone neutral and patient, and emphasize on why you're following up. All right, fantastic. Let's get to the next one. Hello, this is Gardner. You can reach me back on this number or via my email at gardneroat@gmail.com. Now, you can use whichever works best for you, right? And make sure that this particular phrase gives convenience to the listener. Okay, at the end of the day, you use this particular phrase for flexible communication options, and you use a warm, polite tone and mention your email clearly if included. Hello, this is Gardner. You can reach me back on this number via my email at gardneroat@gmail.com, whichever works best for you. Great. Let's get to the next one. Hi Sarah, it's Gardner. Just leaving you a quick message. Please call me back when you're free. Now, this particular phrase is simple and easy to respond to. You use it whenever you're trying to handle casual or friendly calls, and make sure that you keep your energy relaxed and natural. Fantastic. Let's get to the next one. Hello Sarah, this is Gardner from Gems Intercontinental. Thank you, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Now, this particular phrase ends on a professional and positive note, and you use it mostly whenever you're doing formal closing voicemails. Now, the trick is to make sure that always end with appreciation, because it leaves a lasting impression. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, up to that point, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on this particular episode. Until next time, see you on the next one. Bye bye.